Hey y'all, it's your girl Astonishing Figure back at it again, and I hope everybody is doing amazing on tonight. Happy calendar new year to everyone. I hope you guys brought it in the way you wanted to. I hope you made sure to love on you and love on the people around you. Again, I miss y'all, but y'all see, detachment is required in this next level, okay? All right, if you are listening to this, go ahead and hit that share button for your home skillet. I sure would appreciate it. Hi, y'all. Give me 1 second and we're going to get this show on the road. Y'all know I'm not here for a long time, just for a little bit. Not too long, just a little bit. Again, if you are listening to this, please go and hit that share button for your home skillet. I sure would appreciate it. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. All right. Again, I miss y'all. But like I said, detachment is necessary. Necessary for this next level. And the first thing I want to talk about is what is detachment. Okay, when I talk about detaching yourself emotionally and physically from a person or a situation. Okay, let me say that again. Emotionally and physically detaching, removing yourself from someone or a situation. When you are doing this, you are allowing yourself that space, that emotional space that everybody needs to process exactly what's going on. Somebody told me it was a glare in my glasses. So to process exactly what's going on in your life, you need that space from folks. So when people want to keep on going, it's okay for you to be like, understood, and remove yourself. It's actually important for you to do that. Because again, you are creating an emotional space for you to process exactly what is going on. When you are creating that emotional space for yourself, you are managing your emotions, which is also, y'all know my favorite word, emotional intelligence, okay? You are managing your emotions. You are saying that I can detach from a situation and be okay with it. A lot of times people are not okay with detaching. So that's why they want to keep on going. Argue. Let me get my view. Let me get my point across. I need for them to know how I feel. No, you don't. You not right now. Because emotions are heightened. And that means that everything that you are saying and everything that person is saying is not registering on any type of ears at all. Okay? When you physically detach yourself from things, you're keeping yourself out of harm's way. So if I physically detach myself from going 0 to 100 on somebody, I'm probably saving myself from not going to jail. Right? Yeah. Okay? I didn't save some money by switching to Geico. I'm going to detach myself from this situation physically so I don't lay my hands on folks. Don't be laying your hands on nobody. Not in 2025. We're not doing that. We're detaching in 2025. Okay? The benefits from detaching, again, like I said, you are creating that space. And if you don't create that space, like I said, you will settle in something that's very uncomfortable. Now you got to sit there and listen to somebody devalue you. Or you got to sit there and listen to somebody's point of view. And then they're not allowing you to speak. And then there's a conflict. And now your blood pressure is risen. And now you in jail. No need for that. So we need to create that emotional space for ourselves. It's part of our growth. Another benefit is it creates internal peace for you. So when you detach from situations and people, you are at peace with what you're detaching from. You are saying, I'm okay with it not going the way that I wanted it to go. I'm okay with that person not learning or understanding my point of view at that particular time. And that is a powerful emotion, okay? To say, I'm okay with somebody not knowing or not understanding my point of view right now. You are reducing your anxiety and your stress. So it's allowing you again that space to be like, I'm not about to have my blood pressure for this. No, I'm going to detach. You are creating healthy boundaries. So a person that knows that you use detachment as a coping skill during conflict resolution, they're not going to keep on going at you. They're going to know you're going to detach from them immediately and move forward. Okay. So you're setting your boundaries. You're letting people know, I'm not going there. I'm not getting my blood pressure up. I'm not escalating my emotions. I'm not doing all of that. If we can't talk like mature adults, then there's no reason to talk at all. We need to detach from the situation and come back, okay? It allows you to have stronger relationships. Again, because if you are setting those boundaries for individuals, they are respecting you a whole lot more. They might get mad at that time because you're not listening to them, but they respect you, especially if they love you from the gate. It enhances your self-awareness. So saying that you are the argumentative one. So it's allowing you to take a step back and saying, dang, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. Maybe I could have said that a little bit different. Maybe I didn't have to start yelling and things like that. It allows you to take a step back for self-awareness. Another thing that it allows you to do, it allows you to stay in the present moment and not bringing up stuff that happened way back. See, a lot of times in arguments, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, we bring up old stuff. Well, remember back in 2019? No, let's talk about why you yelled at me right now. Or let's not. Let's detach and we'll talk about it later. Because in arguments, we bring up stuff. Okay, we got to get we need our ammo, right? We got to get our ammo. But ammo is not needed because you were supposed to forget that or forgive me in 2019. You didn't tell me you was bringing it up in 2025. If that was the case, you should have never forgave me in 2019. So it allows you to stay in the moment when you detach from a situation or a person. There are negative reasons as to why you should not detach. And it's negative reasons as to why in a situation you find that it's negative with detaching. The first thing, you are numb. So there's no love. You are just numb. You just going with the punches. You don't feel anything. You are careless. And another thing that you know that it's a negative detachment is that you detach all the time. That means you have not built a conflict resolution to handle your situations. You are detaching all the time, and that's unhealthy for you as well. So things you need to know when detaching. You need to know when to detach. Again, like I said, if you don't know, then you're in a negative detachment, and that can spiral to a depression. So know when it's time to detach from a situation. The number one reason for you to know when to detach is that when it's not good for your mental well-being. That is the number one sign for you to say, I'm gonna back that thing on up. Because my anxiety high, I'm stressed out, I don't know how to think about that, I can't process these emotions. It might be time for you to detach. That's when you know. Another thing that you should know when detaching, focus on yourself in detachment. Self-care is a must. I preach about, and I do it myself, journaling, writing down those emotions through your detachment, writing down how you're feeling, and maybe you can express that when you guys do come back and kind of try to talk it out. Another thing that you need to know when detaching is you must understand that this is going to allow you to get a better understanding about yourself. Hey, yes, let me see how I can add you on. Let's see. Can I? Okay, there we go. I'm adding you right now, right? Is it adding? Did you add? I don't. Okay. All right, what next episode? But anyways, that was Dick and Conversations. Go ahead and check out her podcast. She is the dopest. That is a platform for you to just talk about real life stuff. I loved it when I was on there. Okay, I can't wait till she invite me again. That's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait. She said, "Don't add." What did she say? Don't add. Okay, don't add. Don't add. She said, "Don't add." um. Another thing that you need to understand while you it was an accident. Okay. Another thing that you need to understand when you are detaching is that you need to accept, and this is a hard pill for me to swallow too. You need to accept that you cannot control the situation. That was a hard pill to swallow, right? I can't control the situation. Like, you mean I can't hurry up and tell him how I'm feeling right now? You mean I can't hurry up and tell my boss or my coworkers or my friend how I'm feeling right now because they have set healthy boundaries and they want to process what just happened? Yes, that's what we're saying. So that is one thing that you need to know as well when detaching. Understand that you are not in control. And again, that is a hard pill to swallow. Um, what we want to focus on, we don't want to focus on the spilt milk. We want to focus on the process of cleaning up. We know the milk has been spilled. Okay, we know that because we see it. What we need to work on is the cleanup. Always make sure when you are detaching, you detach with love, never hate, because that's going to turn into envy. That's going to turn into being manipulating and being deceitful. Always detach with love. Always detach with love. Again, because if you don't, now you'd have made somebody your enemy when you really don't want them to be your enemy. You just want them to understand your point of view. We don't want that. Okay? So always remember to detach with love. You may have to reshape how you approach the situation or the person the next go round, which is okay. It's part of growth. It's part of you understanding yourself and you understanding how to interact with different people, right? In different situations. And it's okay. We are on a growing stage, on an elevation stage. And that's why I said detachment is needed during our next level. A lot of people are emotional, and we must know when we have to detach from toxic or unhealthy environments to get our thought process together, or if we need to detach from conflict with a in a situation or with a person to maintain a healthy relationship or to maintain a relationship in general with that person. um Another thing, embrace your, like I said, embrace your personal growth in this process of detaching. When you detach with love, you are growing. A lot of people use detachment as a negative thing, and it can be negative if it's used over too much. It can be, but we want to detach with love. Okay, and that results into personal growth. You have to, in detaching, and this is the last thing, in detaching from a situation or a person, you are giving validation back to yourself and not allowing other people to validate who you are. Again, when you detach, you are giving validation to yourself and not allowing a situation or a person to validate you. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I love you guys. Again, I just wanted to come really quick for the new year. Happy 2025. And I hope 2025 is filled with abundance and learning and growth and expansion and more connections than you can ever imagine. Positive connections. All right, it's your girl, Astonishing Figure. If you are listening to this, go ahead and hit that share button for your home skillet. I sure would appreciate you. I will see you next Saturday at 10:30. And if you, again, if you have anyone that you want to make an astonishing figure, that's what this platform is. I love to highlight individuals that's doing stuff. I don't care if you're selling candles, you're doing something. I don't care if you're selling pencils, you're doing something. You are a astonishing figure and you need to be highlighted. So if you know someone that is a astonishing figure and you want to nominate them, hit your girl up so I can give them their flowers. All right, because I love to love on people. Sometimes, you know, you feel left out, and all you need is that one boost sometimes. Be like, I see you, and that gets you to the end of the year. Again, if you are listening, go ahead and hit that share button for your home skillet. I love you guys. Be safe on tonight. Again, love on the people that love on you, and I will see y'all next Saturday. Peace.